Alright, hi everybody. So I just want to do another quick video for you guys. Hopefully we can keep this one under 10. Alright, so we're going to continue talking about inheritance. So this is going to be in that same project that we've been working on the past few days. And what I want to do with you guys is I want to create another class that inherits now the student class. So you can see that there's a chain of inheritance that can occur. Alright, so I'm going to create a new file. Take this new file. I'm going to rename this alumnus.java, which is the singular version of alumni, meaning someone who has graduated as a student, and give it the public class alumnus. And now we want this class to extend the student class, so they have all the properties of a student and some more specified information that we can provide. All right. I'm going to give it a member variable. I'm going to call this the private string. We could give it a date object, but we haven't created one of those yet, I believe. We will. And I'm going to say that this is graduation date. All right. Member variables. Then let's make the default constructor public alumnus. What this is going to do is just call the super constructor. That's the constructor of its most recent superclass. There's the parent class, which is student, and the grandparent class, which is human. It'll take always the parent class. All right, and then we're just going to set graduation dates. Let's make it 05/25/18. Let's make it 2018. There you go. All right, so graduation date, boom. Then what we can do is we can give it a parameterized constructor. I've been listing out all the parameters in the other comments, but this is a lot of them, so I'm just not going to list that. So I'm going to be string, first name, string, last name, string I for ID, double, man, I can't spell, G for the GPA, and one more string GD, which will be for the graduation date. All right. Again, this constructor becomes super simple. We're just going to call super on fn, ln, I, and g. That'll use the student parameterized constructor. And then we'll set graduation date to GD. All right, so let's just stop there for now. And we're going to hop back into main.java and see, like, okay, if we made this other human object that we had, we made it human last time, this is what we had. If we set that to alumnus, and then just added one more bit of information, the graduation date for Peter Parker, which that comic book issue was from October 1st, 1978. Yes, I know. Mr. Sands, you're showing your nerdiness right now. That's okay. I'm fine with that. My mistake. I said extend. This should say extends. All right. This should all be good now. Good. All right. And you'll see that nothing actually changed from what we produced yesterday. That's because, well, alumnus doesn't have a display method. So since it doesn't have a display method, what Java is going to do is says, okay, let's look, this class inherits other classes. So let's look at its nearest parent. All right. And that nearest parent is student. And see, does it have a display method? If it does, use that. If it doesn't, go to the next parent if one exists, and then use that display method. For example, if I go to student now, and I'm just going to quickly comment this out, comment that out. We're going to uncomment it later, so you don't have to comment it if you just want to spectate. If we comment out that display method, you should see that now it only lists Peter Parker, because from that alumnus it says, okay, there's no display method here, let's check student. Oh, there's no display method there, let's check human. Oh, there's a display method here, let's use that. All right. And as we showed yesterday, if we go into alumnus.java, we could create our own display method. I'm going to give the tag, I can't type, override, and then public void display. All right. I want to make my life easier. So first, I still want the information from the student class to show up. So I'm going to say super.display. That will call the parent classes student, their display method. And then I'm just very simply going to add another line, system.out.println graduation date, and then concatenate on that grad date. And now you should see when the alumnus object gets display called on it that it outputs all of the information there. All right, so we have a couple more things to talk about inheritance, then we're actually going to do a brief project on this next week. It's not going to be crazy, I promise. It's going to be very manageable, and there will be videos that help you along the way. All right, but wow, we made it under 7 minutes. Great job, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.